And let's examine, who knows, was there any consumer product that was very much having a better business in 2009 and 2008? Well, I presume I know the answer. And the answer is very simple. It's the PC. So if Taiwan would have based its economy not on the PC business, but on bicycles and even televisions, results would not have been so wonderful in 2009. But why have the PCs fared that better compared to very popular other categories? The answer is very simple. It is because the PCs are not luxury anymore. They are very much an integral part of our life. We just need it. And the results are very impressive. The industry ships today, you ship today, more than 1 million PCs a day. And we looked around, and there is no single category in the price range that we are talking about. This is hundreds of dollars per device that ships in that volume. But I promise you, the best is yet to come. We forecast that in 5 years, we will double the amount of PCs shipped by 2x. And why do I think that's possible? Very simple. There was a big change in the industry in the past 10 years. We see that in the US, followed by Taiwan and Brazil and Western Europe, there are more than 2 PCs, more than 1 PCs, in some cases more than 2 PCs per household. Why does that happen? The world has moved from desktop PCs to mobile PCs, which means it became much more personal, which means that you have more than one in a household. Why do I think there are big opportunities? Because there are many countries with large population that have not even reached the 1 PC per household. There are 2 billion people still waiting to get their first PC experience. So it's going to continue to grow. But as we all know, to fulfill the... Taiwan has very strong manufacturing capabilities, the PC industry has very strong manufacturing capabilities, and we, as one of the big feeders into this industry, are very proud of our technology. We're already shipping the 2nd generation of high-K metal gate transistors. While the industry have not shipped a zero product based on this technology, we probably shipped more than 400 million already. And while being extremely proud of our process leadership that really fuels the leadership of the products that I'm going to show later on, it's not sufficient. You have to have a compelling usages. And the usages the industry wants are growing and expanding and becoming more sophisticated. And one of the big things that drive the industry, and if you've looked at the numbers before, 30 billion videos being transferred over the internet a month, which means people are doing something with that. They really want to consume this media. And with the great processors and great capabilities that we deliver best of class media capabilities. But a processor, as wonderful it can be, is not sufficient. It's a platform play at the end of the day. And what we do with the platform is that we are bringing new capabilities. The big things today in consuming video is becoming stereoscopic 3D. And people want to have the best movies that they've seen in the theater, they want to see it on their PCs at home. And based on the 2010 Core processor with Intel HD graphics, we will support this summer a 3D stereoscopic. And it's good enough because this wonderful technology that we have in our processors is very good in supporting stereoscopic 3D. But what if you just don't want to use the smaller screen of the PC and you want to see and watch your content on a bigger one, the TV? And we have the wireless display. We brought it to the market earlier this year, and we had 3 designs just in the US. But we are now growing it to 30 different designs globally. And we have, just in the corner, an ASUS system that supports the wide-eye, the wireless display. And you're all invited to go to the Intel booth and see this technology for yourself. But I said that everything starts with a great processor. It will continue with a great processor because we're not stopping with our solution today. We are going to have, at the beginning of next year, the next generation of Intel Core processor. It's called named Sandy Bridge. And Sandy Bridge is completely on 32 nanometer, the CPU, the media, the graphics capabilities. And it delivers great performance leap, probably better than anything else that we've done before on each of these aspects. And we are doing that, not only delivering great performance of media, graphics, and CPU performance. It delivers that in a big leap of energy efficiency to an already extremely well power efficient solution, which is the 2010 Core processor. But seeing is better than hearing about. So I'd like to have Craig and show us the capabilities of Sandy Bridge.
Absolutely, I came to talk about our new Sandy Bridge. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Dottie. I always get that confused up.
I didn't know that Sandy Bridge is that big.
Our new Sandy Bridge system is small, thin, light. That's what we're talking about. So, you know, Dottie, I'm really excited. We're actually going to be showing off our very first kind of sneak peek at a little comparison on our brand new next generation of Core products. And we figured, you've already talked about this incredible performance and the way it's going to process your media and be able to consume your media faster than we ever have before. But we've decided it's COMPUTEX, well, maybe we'd do something a little bit fun, and I know you're a big gamer, right, Dottie?
Not so much.
You don't play games, but with this demo, I'm hoping to go ahead and change your mind. So
okay.
Let's go ahead and bring it up. I actually have 2 systems. And we're going to be playing a game from BioWare, our friends over at BioWare, called Mass Effect 2, which just came out this year. And actually, the comparison here, Dottie, is one of these systems, and I'm not going to let you know which, is a next generation Sandy Bridge, and we're actually going against our current generation of our Core systems. But this isn't a integrated graphics versus integrated graphics of our current generation for our next. It's actually our Sandy Bridge integrated graphics monolithic 32 nanometer process against a mid-range discrete GPU card on our current Core generation system. So if you guys just want to take a look, we're looking at the same resolution on both systems and running all of the effects turned all the way up to the ceiling. As you can see, full fire effects, the volumetric smoke that we're taking a look at, dynamic lighting, shadows, all that stuff. Can you guys tell the difference? Anybody? Just go ahead and just try to decide for yourselves and go ahead and pick your one and, well, let's go ahead and ruin the surprise for everybody. Tell them which one is which. What do you guys think? Who's right? About 50% of you, somewhere in that neighborhood, and we're going to see, you know, truly one guy. I thought one guy got it right. That's right. So as you can see, you know, we're getting as far as this huge mainstream experience that we're going to see in Sandy Bridge, it's going to be able to push the performance so much farther than we have before and to give you, well, these incredible type of gaming. And this is, you know, probably something that, you know, we really haven't seen before. But well, let's go ahead and show something that we definitely have seen before. What I have is these 2 systems are actually hooked up to some power meters behind me. So let's go ahead and take a look at, I have the 2 systems here. And, you know, Sandy Bridge is, you know, very pre-release. So again, no labels. You guys can go ahead and get your rulers out if you like. But as you can see, I have these measured in watts on the 2 systems. And you guys want to go ahead and guess again which one is the integrated system versus the discrete system? Anybody? Oh, I know you guys can go ahead and make that choice, Dottie. So, you know, truly, in summary, the best performance in CPU as well as processing your media, and for all you gamers out there, we think we got a pretty good treat for you. So, can't wait for that new generation, Dottie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
As many of you in the audience may know, Sandy Bridge in a very good shape. We are sampling this product for quite a while. We're going to be in production at the end of this year, and we're going to put it on the shelf in the first quarter of next year. This is a great product to have. But the question is, another one. Well, I'm full of questions this time. We'll see how many people of you could feel and see if they can answer it properly. But can you have in your mind any category that ramped faster than extremely successful popular products, like the BlackBerry, an iPod, or a Nintendo Wii? I don't think the answer is that trivial, because people think that nothing could ramp faster than this. But it can. The netbook. Netbook is a category that very much was driven by the Taiwan industry together with Intel. And this is already 2 years in the market, ramping extremely fast, faster than anything you could have seen. And the big question is there anything better? Because I promise the best is yet to come, so something has to be better. And it is. The second wave of netbook innovation is coming soon. First, they're going to look better. This is an example of a very nice looking, sleek netbook. It weighs about a kilo. Its thickness is about 14 millimeters. And it's about half the thickness of previous generations. And it's wonderful. You look at this one, you see I could have my hand to hold it, all kind of wonderful features and capabilities. But you could really think that in order to build such a machine, there are going to be a lot of compromises. I don't think so. This thin netbook could hold not just a single core, but a dual core PineView. So again, I would like to call Adam to show us how wonderful this PineView is having. He's going to try to solve the internet. I mean solve the internet, not this kind of thing.
Sorry, Dottie, that is a pretty good analogy though, and that's why I brought it out here for you. Can you help me out with the demo?
Well,
here, I'll make it easy for you.
Okay, that's what I can do to do a demo, huh? Hold this up.
Yep. Well, when you have a dual-core PineView in a netbook like that Great Canoe Lake, you get a better surfing experience, a faster surfing experience, and that's why I brought my board that I like to take with me for surfing great breaks like Golden Mountain here in Taiwan, which is one of the premier surfing destinations of the world. And so what I set up for you is a quick surfing the internet demonstration on this. So the first one I'm going to show you, it's a bake-off, but I'm going to do it one then the other. The first one I'm going to show is the single-core single-core Diamondville, the N270. It's our previous generation netbook. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to launch some of my favorite surfing websites. And what you have here is 3 of them opening up at the same time. They're really heavy, and so there's Flash and Java and Silverlight stuff running. And so when I go to push down, 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 it's a little bit slow, but it'll come. Wait for it. The trick here is on the older netbooks, just don't open so much at a time. Now I'm going to just quickly open up one of the tabs. Click. Okay, and that one, it's coming together good. Now let's switch over to the dual-core PineView and see how this one does. Let me launch this up here. Boom, here we go. And as this thing opens up, we're going to load those same web pages up. Let me go ahead and take this thing to full screen. Oops, I missed. Touchpad issue. There we go, full screen. As you can see, when I go down, 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 it goes down, down, down with me. And when I want to come over and click on my surfing game so I can work on my moves, it's ready to go. Even though I have several of these things running, I can go ahead and work on some of these great aerials that I'm going to try to... And then, of course...
Is that you?
No. And then wave modeling here, I have this animation showing what kind of swells are coming my way right now. And it looks like Golden Mountain's not such a bad call as things heat up off the coast of Taiwan. So really exciting to have this responsiveness. As the internet evolves to these great web pages, I can keep up not just one page at a time, but several of them at a time. The next thing that's happened on the internet and around the world is consumer devices are starting to come with high definition capabilities. this affordable camera from GoPro. This is a GoPro HD Hero. This will shoot video at 1080p and was very affordable. And so what we can do with something like this is record our great surf sessions. So let me just go ahead and pull up a video on both of my systems here. And what we have here is a YouTube video. And when we first launched the netbooks on stage here at COMPUTEX a few years ago, YouTube was a 360p or a low definition kind of a scenario. But now what we have is, I'm going to take these full screen. Now what we have is 720p videos to support all of these great gadgets like the one mounted to your surfboard there. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and click them off at roughly the same time. And what you're seeing here is the quality difference here that you get when you move to a dual core. We're able to play back this 720p video without any discrete graphics at all. We're doing all of this with the dual core and with the dual core PineView processor here. And what you see is a longboard champion, Daisy Shane Goodwin, preparing the next champion of hers coming up the ranks. So great to see our new netbooks able to take advantage of the processing power to take advantage of these rich websites.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, I'm going to take this back.
Take your ball and go surfing.
All right, thanks.
So as you can see, great innovation getting and continue to be into netbooks. And I have some great news for you. We are basically pulled in the launch of the dual core PineView, and we are already in production as we speak.